What has happened to the slave that seems normal has happened to the son? Let them dance. Good day, my distinguished viewers, and welcome back to our YouTube channel, Everyday People's Voice, your trusted media platform for breaking news in politics, business, current affairs, analysis, opinions, headlines, sports, and so much more. With a comprehensive, up-to-date news coverage aggregated from sources all over the world and every corner of the globe. Our sources of information are reliable and accurate. That's why we are the world-leading liberal voices for the everyday people in Nigeria. Thank you all for staying tuned. But before I continue, if this is your first time of coming across our prestigious news channel, please help us subscribe, like, and share our videos. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you will be among the first persons to get notified each time we break the news. Once again, I want to thank you all for staying tuned. If Adams Oshiomhole is not sanctioned by the Senate for this gross misconduct, then it shows their bias against the female senator, Natasha, that was suspended for accusing the Senate president because Adams' own is more worse and it's a criminal offense disrupting a flight. But they told us the law is supreme, so Mr. Adams Oshiomhole should be punished rightly for breaking the law. He's not the first man to miss his flight, so why would he go as far as disrupting flight operation? For all I know, this is an offense and he should face the law. Look at him. Their tout behavior does not leave them no matter the position they hold in the society. It's a pity. Meanwhile, Epis has condemned the actions of Adams Oshiomhole, saying his behavior forced it to cancel its operations. The airline has shared details of the incident, pictures, and videos. Section 459A of the Nigerian Criminal Code Act states that disrupting a flight is punishable by up to 2 years imprisonment. Hey, God. Oshiomhole, first minister in Tinubu's regime, to go to jail. Would they have the courage to prosecute Oshiomhole for the disorderly conduct? I leave that question for my people to comment. Like I said, the constitution is for the common man. But wait a minute, can he even do this abroad? He goes abroad, can he do that? It's quite a shame. I'm even surprised that Oshiomhole can put up such a horrible and lawless act. He was not even arrested by the police. He was not even arrested and charged to court. There should be zero tolerance for such disruptive behavior, irrespective of status. I don't know what they are waiting for. And this year epice too. Letting your passenger miss their flight is punishable up to 100 years imprisonment safe. You guys are very wicked. I experienced it many times when you people would keep rescheduling flights time without any compensation or apologies. Nobody apologizes. There was a day I almost wrecked hell in the airport. Anyway, Senator Adams Oshiomhole shares his own side of the story with Epis, saying he was prevented from boarding a flight to Abuja despite having checked in online. You see, it's good to hear from both sides. Oshiomhole, who spoke to our correspondent after the video surfaced on social media, showing him in a heated exchange with an airport official, said the commotion at the domestic terminal was sparked by Epis' decision to prevent passengers from boarding while allegedly reselling seats at inflated price to others on the spot. I will not doubt Oshiomhole because it has happened to me. In his word, he said, I booked Airpeace. They delayed the flight for over 5 hours. In the end, they announced a cancellation. I had to get another ticket. He said he booked a flight for 6:30 a.m., which was their first flight. He said he booked and asked them to check in online, which he did. He said along with two other Ghanaians who they met in Lagos. He said they checked in online just to avoid the last minute issue. He said, I have had with them a couple of times. He said, I got there about 5 minutes past 6. They told me the counter was closed. I told them, no, I have already checked in. I showed them the evidence of my check-in even before then. He said they had asked if he had checked in, and he told them yes, and that he had no luggage. They looked at it, but still said the gate had been closed. Meanwhile, he said, I noticed they were still taking other people in. So I asked, how can you close boarding by 6:30? Boarding for a 6:30 flight at 6:05. What is the purpose of online check-in? Then, if I had to go through another check-in process, then what's the point of checking in online? Mr. Oshiomhole has a point there. While speaking to them, he said, I saw many men and women who had been there even before me with similar experiences. Basically, they were selling tickets on the spot at higher prices. He said, I'll give you an example. Say a lady bought a ticket for 146,000 online. She arrived at the airport at 5:55 a.m. for the 6:30 a.m. flight. After the gateman had delayed her, they told her that she was late and that the counter had closed for check-in. Oh, she said that was impossible, as it wasn't even 6 a.m. They told her she would be put on the next flight. She protested, saying, why? Put me on this flight. But they told her the flight was full and she would have to wait. Airpeace, why you people doing this thing? Meanwhile, the airline was selling tickets on the spot for between 200,000 to 300,000. To take advantage of the situation, they discouraged those who had bought tickets online at lower rates and sold to people willing to pay more. Oh, Airpeace, this is bad of you. Our comment section dey open. Make una shook mouth for this matter. Thank you. I go see you now.